But welcome to the podcast, everybody. What's going on, man?
Hi.
What's up?
Well, this is In Us We Trust, episode 36. I'm your hostess, Bender.
I'm OG here, man.
And we have a very special guest here.
Yes.
Her name is Shun White.
Of the Shun White collection, man.
Yes.
What's up, Shun?
What's going on? Y'all finally got me out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it was a little struggle to get here, but we made it.
We did. That's all that matters.
We're so glad to have you here.
Yeah. So we're going to, pick your brain a little bit about the Shun White collection so you can let the listeners know what the hell going on.
All right.
And so we could just chat about it a little bit, And if y'all look at us on our videos and stuff, we're all wearing the Shun White collection, the Gold Digger exclusive. Gold Digger, G-O-A-L, so don't try it. My mom saw that shirt and she said, why do you want to be a gold digger?
It's
and
about gold.
And then she read it and she was like, oh, well, that's cute.
Right. More positivity.
Right.
More positivity.
Because she was going to try me.
Uh-oh. Gold, God, gold, and grind. That's what it
all
is.
day.
All right. That's what's up. That's cool.
Okay. So, yeah. So, what made you want to start a clothing line?
Actually, to be honest, this was something that I thought about back in college. I would say maybe the start of like 2011, 2012, but it was so much going on like in undergrad to where it kind of just got put on the back burner. But I say early January 2017, it was something I started thinking about like consistently, and I just felt like, when your dreams start to interrupt your dreams, it's time to give it your undivided attention. So,
that's right.
I put the goal in my head and I got it done, and that's where we at now, just progressing.
Does that how did that motto so you put the goal in your head like you just said, and it kind of manifests into the actual physical shirts and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think just with me being working in the school system, I just see a lot of kids that's not motivated. I see a lot of kids looking up to their parents, but not saying that the goals aren't realistic. But for instance, I had a student that was kind of telling me, I don't need to do my homework, I don't really care about school because when I grow up, I'm going to work in the restaurant with my mom. And to me, that's just like, go bigger. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why is your mom promoting you, pushing you to go to college so you can own a business? You can own the restaurant. Like, let's look past just being a waitress.
Just being a waiter.
And I just feel like, with a little motivation, everybody can get where they need to go. Like, no is forever and no barricade is permanent.
Okay. All right. So now, social media done put a lot of like strength into people like putting into themselves their own clothing designers and their own clothing lines and stuff like that. How is it different? Like, how does that help you out? Like, getting your message out there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right now, social media is like my biggest platform just because my website is still under construction. So everything that I put out and I promote, it hits social media first. It usually starts off with me wearing the brand and then, or the particular item. And then once people see that, they usually buy into it, and then that's how the production starts.
Yeah. It's a good line, Shun.
So,
it really is.
Very much.
So this is the Shun White collection, and is Gold Digger like a branch of the Shun White collection, or?
The Shun White collection is the name of the brand. Gold Digger is the first line that I have released.
Okay.
The whole concept is made up of the makings of me. So different aspects of my personality, just things that I have used to motivate me to do things that I want to do, is coming out in the form of fashion, and Gold Digger just happened to be the first thing. Gold Digger wasn't supposed to have this long of a run, but it's kind of like it's doing so well. You never leave while you hot.
Yeah.
That's how Mace screwed up. That's what they say.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened to Mace.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what Gold Digger means, but for the people in the back that don't know what that means, give them a little rundown.
When you think about Gold Digger, I want you to think about just somebody who has goals, has things that they want to do. They might not be exactly where they want to be right now, but they have a finish line. The whole motto for the whole Gold Digger brand is to change the plan, never to go. You might not be where you want to be, but as long as you're making steps to get to that end goal, then you're moving in the right direction. It might be slow progress, but any process is progress. As long as you're moving upward, not backwards. When you get stagnant, that's when you get comfortable, you get still, and you kind of get overlooked. So a gold digger is someone who won't be outworked or overlooked.
Girl, you just dropped about 5 taglines. You put all the bitches on the shirt.
That's what it is. I mean, Shun
is.
White collection. It's a feel-good fashion. When people put on my clothes, I want them to feel motivated. Each item has a name of its own. For instance, your shirt, Gold Digger University. It's the only place where you get out what you put in. Me and George, we got the God, Gold, and Grind. That's the order of your steps. You got to start with God, then get your goal in your mind, and then grind to make it out. Grind to get it out.
I like that. All right.
I remember I bought my shirt, but I had bought my shirt as soon as I had got accepted into Morehouse. So it was kind of, like, yeah, nigga. It's probably not yeah, nigga.
We made it.
We made it.
Morehouse.
But you described the actual tagline of Gold Digger. You know what I'm saying? Gold Digger University.
And now I'm at Gold Digger University.
Yeah.
Morehouse School of Medicine. Give it up from a girl.
Give it up for her, man. Getting that work, man.
My friends rock.
What's your favorite part about being a designer? Like,
just kind of seeing people's reaction, people's buy-in to what I put out. One of the biggest things about this is, most people, they start a clothing line and they kind of have they're kind of started with other people. The thing about me is I'm the only person who designed my stuff. So it's kind of like, it's just me. I don't have to answer nobody. I don't have to take people's suggestions. Of course, my friends, I send stuff to Bender, and it's kind of like, you like this, but it's only it's kind of like, even if she says no, and I still feel like it's a yes, I still have the autonomy to do it because it's just mine. Yeah. And I think just that free range is something that I really look forward to. Not saying that one day I don't, if it gets big enough, then I definitely wouldn't mind expanding as far as putting other people on. But yeah, right now it's a one-man band.
So we know you do shirts, we know you do crew necks and hoodies. Do you do anything else, or are you planning to do other types of merchandise?
you get some underwear? Gold digger
Some
underwear?
socks or something,
I actually
I
haven't thought about undergarments just yet. Of course, I want to do maybe laptop stickers, maybe things that you can put on your car.
Yeah,
I do.
I want one of them.
Can you do me a laptop case that say Gold Digger on? So niggas know I take my laptop case out every day.
Okay, you know what? I can do that just for you. But
no.
yeah, I definitely thought about little things like that as far as stickers and things that you can put on. This winter season kind of came and went so fast for me. I didn't get to do the whole jogging suit sets and things like that, but it is something that I have definitely considered. Maybe the next line I'll go ahead and I'll drop those. I do hats, not skull caps, but dad hats. And yeah.
Oh, you do? I want a hat too. Look, man, get me Gold Digger up. I want to be Gold Digger, everything, goddamn.
Down to the socks.
Down to the socks, man. But I know you had those initial fears starting out. You know what I'm saying? You have those, what if it doesn't work? What if it does? You know what I'm saying? Did you have those fears? What was your biggest fear when you was actually stepping out and branching out and doing this thing?
Initially, I had two, actually. My first one was that, entrepreneurship is so big right now. It's so many people, coming out with brands. And it was just kind of like, I feel like I should have acted on this idea when I had it a few years ago, because it wasn't that many people that I knew, even personally, that were releasing clothing lines. But it's kind of like, at that point, this is when I had the vision again. This is when I couldn't think about anything besides that. So I looked aside that, because at the end of the day, everybody's apparel is different. All my friends who I know who have clothing line, they each stand for something different. They each kind of look different. I mean, yeah, they all sweatshirts, but you can differentiate between what is what and whose is whose. Yeah. So that was one of them. And my second one was just me not having the time to move at the pace that I wanted to move, with me being, a full-time worker, full-time student. It was I didn't want to start something and not be able to stick to it, or, people looking okay, where it's at. and I kind of feel like I'm managing it very well. I'm kind of, Christmas breaks, as teachers, you get the Christmas break, you might get like a winter break or something like that. That's when I design everything. Yeah. So it's kind of like in between those times, I'm designing 5 things at a time, so that when my time is starting to get consumed with other things, I already have the designs made. I just go ahead and put it out there, and that way I'm not working against myself.
Straight up. And time is definitely a factor for you.
Oh, yes. Cause
this one right here, she stays out. She stays out. She stays out, man.
If you're looking for poo-poo, catch her at the nearest wedding.
So I believe her on not the nearest wedding.
You always say somebody wedding the baby shower.
Wedding the baby shower.
We getting old, man. We getting old.
It's the
People
season.
Here, they getting married.
Right. Weddings and babies, man. That's when they coming, man. It's the age.
So, where do you see a brand in the next 5 years?
The next 5 years. Hopefully expanding. I'm trying to be in somebody's, maybe start off in an aisle in Macy's or something, and then move on up to maybe my own little thing. I'm actually going to speak with a guy. I don't know, we gotta set it up real soon. I have a friend who knows a guy that inside of his store, he basically sells like up and coming apparel. He lets you put it in the stores. Yeah. So 5 years, I mean, who knows? I might own this store. I mean, I'm trying to aim big.
Yeah.
You should, your boy Meek Mill down the road. Maybe you should send him a sweatshirt while he's there.
I don't want to talk about that. That's a real touchy subject.
Free meat.
Dream Chaser. You know what? Dream Chaser and Gold Digger, we are collaborating. When my boy get out, it's going down.
Y'all the same damn thing.
This is Meek Mill. This is Meek Mill's biggest fan right now.
Look out for it.
Yeah, girl, send him a package. Niggas be happy when they get a package.
Send him a little picture to
him. I need to figure out how I get.
I'm dead.
I'm sending him a picture. I'm sending him a picture, all right?
Yeah, send him a picture. I sent him a picture, all right? Well, I think that's a good idea. He'll come out and he'll be like, well, I was down, this nice young lady sent me something that said, God, goal, and grind to inspire me to.
And I needed that right at that moment.
To stop doing this bullshit.
He might write a song about me.
He might. He might call a gold digger.
Fly me out to Philly. Hey, Meek, how your people call my people?
I hope he can watch it.
I'm gonna try to find his P.O. box.
I'm gonna send him this.
Resources are limited in the jail cells.
Put some money on my boy books.
But yeah, Shun, tell the people where to follow you, where to look for your next line, a new thing about the Shun White collection, all of that. Let them people know.
Okay, well, like I said before, my website is currently under construction, but you guys can check out my latest gear on Instagram at Shun White Collection. You can also follow my personal page at Pretty, Pretti, Shun _2, the letter U.
All right, now.
Pretty Shun to you.
Pretty Shun to you. All right. Oh, I never noticed that. That was a good play on it. Play on words. All right. Pretty Shun to you.
I never noticed. What did you think it said, George?
I didn't think about it at the time. But yeah.
Okay. Thank you for asking our questions. I feel like interviews can sometimes be a little bit annoying. But thanks for answering.
Yeah.
I'm here for the people.
So stay with us for a little minute. Talk with us.
I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So if we like to interview people, and then if you guys want to sit here and talk shit with us, that's even better.
Yeah.
As long as we ain't talking shit about me, I'm in.
Well, some days.
Don't see us there and nothing going on around here.
Some days,
we might do.
He
might do some fuck shit.
He might do some fuck shit.
Hey, change the subject.
So we're going to change the subject for now.
For now.
So we're going to go ahead and do a recap of the questions from last week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We asked a little question, get the people involved. And you've seen it before. But yeah, what was the question?
I'm just playing.
That's shady.
Okay, so the question was, do you believe that zodiac signs can tell you a lot about your relationships? So, we took it to the people, and I'll read an answer from Smoky Water 5. He said,
boy.
Well, you're right.
He said, I don't go in with the intention of letting it run my relationship, but it always seems to sneak up and be true.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
For me, I'm not into zodiac signs. Half the time I don't remember a lot of people's birthdays, so I can't walk with somebody and be like, oh, you're a Scorpio, get the fuck away from me because you're gonna ruin my life. I don't feel that way, but you know, it's just not my thing. I think it's a little weird, actually.
What you think, Shun?
I used to be real big on zodiac signs, like back in high school. I don't look into them as much, but like you said, you don't walk up to people like that. I only really look at zodiac signs if it's an intimate relationship. Like with my friends, I just feel like, you know, I'm a Cancer. I'm compatible with everybody. That's just what I like to think. But sometimes when I'm dealing with a dude and we get to a certain point, I just be like, let me see what kind of dude he really could be. Because sometimes, not saying zodiac signs, you know, dictate my relationship or how I interact with people, but I know the things that I've read about myself within my zodiac sign. I'm like, bro, that's really me. Like, that's me. So I feel like that could really be me. That could really be him. Yeah. So let me really see what he's capable of.
Yeah, I completely agree. You know, you don't use it as like a kind of like, okay, I'm Xing you out because you a Sagittarius or you a Scorpio or you a...
Don't get blackballed.
Or you a Leo or whatever like that. I mean, I may use it as a reference. I'm like, man, maybe let's see what the Zodiac talking about with Leo. You know what I'm saying? They a little headstrong. You know what I'm saying? Should I be prepared for this? Should I be worried about this? Just go forward with it. You know what I'm saying? But you don't look for it as like to dictate and decide your relationship. I don't think so. I don't never want to just be like, I'm not fucking with you because you a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, I get it, but like, I got the question because a lot of times I'll see people post on like Facebook and stuff like the worst people to be in relationship with, you know, are Libras and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of like, is it their sign or are they just a fuck nigga or a whack bitch? You know what I'm saying? So I try not to. Well, I don't really think about that. It's just.
But I do think Zodiac is true to a certain extent. Cause I got a friend who's an Aries just like me. We act nothing alike. We don't do nothing alike, but we have certain traits that is kind of like, oh yeah, you an Aries kind of like
is
me.
Is he female?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's different. I feel like a male.
Female.
Yeah, like, I feel like the gender thing kind of plays a role in it too.
Yeah, like you have your female Aries and your male Aries. Yeah,
I mean, you know, I know I read a
That is true, because Sagittarius men are more weak-willed than Sagittarius women.
Well, that just brought me to what I was just about to say.
Men versus women altogether?
No, I was going to say, now, I'm not really big on dating, like, okay. I'm not really big on dating based on zodiac signs. But I was in a long relationship with somebody that was the same sign as me. And, woof, thank Jesus. But I do remember reading about zodiac signs during the time, and it was like Sagittarius relationships can either be really good when they're good or they can go to really fucking bad when they're bad. And I was just like, bruh. And I felt like that was the dynamic of the relationships. But I wouldn't say that I'll never date a Sagittarius again.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't date that one again.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. But you don't look for it to dictate that, you know, whatever, but it is completely true. Males and females. What is that?
Wasn't very nice.
I mean, it's real.
That's how you feel. I mean, I've dated another Cancer before. It just, I don't know. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
But
that's the same. I mean, that's the same type of person at the end of the day, right?
No, it's not.
No, I don't feel like we acted alike in any ways. It's just maybe like there may be different traits between a male Sagittarius and a female Sagittarius.
Yeah, it is.
So, hell no. Wasn't nothing like me.
It wasn't that like you.
Anyway, so we'll have another question at the end of the episode.
That's right.
And then you guys can like. Well, I prefer that you guys actually comment instead of like all the time. It's kind of annoying. But if you like,
that's real. But yeah,
because even when she read the question, I'm like, oh, I did see that yesterday, and I thought about it, but I didn't
but
write anything.
people always like the question.
Yeah, but I didn't write anything, but I definitely thought about.
I think that's what people's intentions are. I'm gonna go back and comment, but then they forget. They forget.
I'm gonna start tagging their ass when they like it.
When you like it. So what's your
what you think?
What you think?
And
don't go on our shit just putting a fire emoji or some shit like
there.
that. Like, what is that?
What does that even mean? That was a fire question.
It's like Black Panther when they put the fist up.
Great question.
No. Give us a response.
Feedback.
Yeah, so we can have an open conversation. You know, we like to get both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be later. So moving on to the shenanigans of the week.
Yeah.
This was actually a really dry week, I feel like. Or
Yeah, we had a hard time finding like some really like topics to really go on because
I don't know.
everything.
I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, I don't know if the week has been dry.
I talking about that, but Kim Kardashian naked ass.
And
Yeah.
And
And-
we,
And it's just a regular thing
Yeah.
for
yeah,
us.
that's nothing new.
See a titty, you will see a titty on the sport page. It's Kim's. I mean,
Kim.
just Kim.
I just feel like, girl, I would just be more surprised to see Kim in a damn turtleneck before I'd be more surprised to see a fucking titty.
But you know she does that because she appreciates all the negative and positive feedback.
Well, she does that because when she see that the internet talking about Beyonce, she be like, oh, here goes a titty. So y'all forget about sis. But
I mean,
I don't know if y'all heard the K Michelle album, but she got a song called Kim K. She definitely
I didn't like
basically
that song.
talking about her ass.
like what? What's she saying? What's the
She's
basis
saying,
of
"I
the
wish
song?
I could be black like Kim Kardashian." Basically,
It
that-
is true.
You know, she even said that on the talk show. She was just saying that that Kim Kardashian emulates African American women a lot,
It is
and it's
true.
kind of like when she does it, she gets praised.
And it's cool.
But if black people do it, then they ratchet or they ghetto or they don't have class type of
Yeah.
thing.
And I just don't like, this always has annoyed me with the Kim Kardashian clan. You know, she posted her picture. Ooh, I got some new braids. Ooh, these are called whatever the fuck she call
The
them.
little
No, bitch,
cornrows
those are
and
cornrows.
Did
shit.
you see what who is that? Lizzie Lohan commented on there and was like, "Wait, I'm confused." Like,
Oh,
over
yeah.
her braid picture.
And Kim Kardashian, she kind of chumped her off, but I forgot
Yeah,
what she,
she
said.
did.
But
She did.
I was like, ooh,
I
Lindsay,
was
you
like,
got
Jay,
chumped
Liz,
off.
you
She
should have
don't
came
apply.
hard. You should have came harder
She
than
don't
that.
apply to nobody black
Cause
though.
you know-
All them people that be talking shit.
You know,
at-
Lindsay just not getting.
And that's the easy
Her
target.
mental-
Let me
get her mental
let me
together.
go on Lizzie Lohan. But I see people like Miracle Watts and Bernice Burgos and everybody looking at them like, ooh, these some hoes right here. You know what I'm saying? But they initially doing the same exact shit.
The same
Kim
thing.
Kardashian, they just not. But because they black, it's like, ooh, what they doing with all these different niggas and shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My
Kim
question is,
Kardashian-
where's Kanye? Besides, you know what?
People was talking about him. They said
And-
he's white now. They said he
And
ain't
this,
a black man.
and
no
you know,
more.
this is why I'm kind of. Maybe I should give Kanye West early dismissal, but I won't. I'll just talk about just a little bit.
What
Cause
do you do to get another dismissal though?
nothing. But this is just my thing. Kanye West sat there and they all talked about Rob, and he's starting to look a lot like Rob to me.
Oh yeah, your boy is not as clean as he used to be.
And he
gained a
be
little
wearing
weight.
he be
He's
wearing
starting
those
to look like a little
orthopedic
bum.
granddaddy
Yeah,
shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Laced
starting
up
to look
to-
like a damn dad.
He talked out. They all was, oh, Rob is getting fat.
They do something to the man, y'all. Like every dude that they been with has been like
They say
kind of
Chloe,
like.
damn, what she jinx everybody that play sports these days.
Cause this dude, he all hype about being her baby daddy,
He's a fucking
and he ain't even hit his own first baby,
Yeah, he's
face
a
baby
fucking
daddy.
nigga
You know what I'm saying?
flesh.
It's so weird to me. He's like, this is my woman. I'm so proud of the baby we have. You would think this is
You
first
walked out on your black baby.
Right.
But you know, she probably didn't have Khloe
That's the-
Kardashian money.
That's the Kardashian world,
Right.
man. That's
Fuck
the
them.
Kardashian world.
I don't even like talking about the Kardashians.
Oh.
Anywho, I wanted to talk about Omarosa.
Okay.
You know, we dissed Omarosa about
She
10
going back
episodes
to
back.
her roots.
Yeah, we talked about how they kicked her on up out the White House. It was like, now what is she gonna do? Because she said she's gonna write a
back to her
book.
people.
Oh, I didn't think she was gonna be out of a job for too long.
Oh, I never.
It's always room for a crazy black woman.
It's always room for somebody to make a fool out of themselves on TV.
For real.
And she will be on reality TV, and I think it airs February
I might watch it though, for real though.
2nd. I don't know.
What show is this?
Celebrity
It's
Big Brother.
Celebrity Big Brother. I have no idea what this show is about.
Celebrity Big Brother.
My sister love Big
Like
Brother.
like a mentoring, like the mentoring program, Big Brother.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think they mentor.
They don't mentor.
I was like, wait, what?
Which I think that the people that do the mentoring Big Brother Big Sis should have sued
for that
their ass.
name because
Yeah.
Big Brother, that's a mentoring group.
Because I
You
remember
gotta
a
be some
clip
positive.
going around a while ago. New York was on this show at some point in time.
She was on the UK version. They have like different.
I don't
versions
know
of
what the
Rock
show
World.
is, but I saw a clip of they had played like a mean trick on New York and told her somebody died, and she like flipped out on the show.
What? That's
she-
not even a joke.
And I was just like, what kind of
She
show
was
is
with a
it?
whole bunch of white people. You
A
know,
whole bunch of
they-
white people
they be
and
playing shit
Made her
like
look
that.
stupid.
Yeah.
But so that's what Omarosa would be, and apparently they offered her a big fat deal that she just couldn't turn down. So,
I mean,
so they offered her $1.3 million to do the show,
what?
and they promised her with the talk show afterwards. Now I don't know if she gonna get that, but she'll get the 1.3 million.
They did not. They offered
If
that
it's in the
money.
contract, she gotta get it.
Yeah.
Cause she gonna sue them people for that talk show.
Yeah. So they gave her
They offer her that much. That's why I say it's always
Money
wrong out there
talk.
from. Yeah, it's
1.3
always.
million to talk show, and I said she probably care more about a talk show than the 1.3 million to be on the
Yeah.
show.
Right.
Cause it's just another evidence.
If anything,
for
she just finna go on the show and be a bitch so people can watch the talk show.
Get the ratings up, and then they be like,
Cause she good for TV now. I watch Omarosa.
And to
on
be
TV.
honest, I think people are gonna watch it.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I kind of want to watch it because I mean, she good for TV.
And then while she's doing her talk show, that'll be a perfect time to release her fucking book.
Yeah,
Give out free copies.
she
to the
gonna be
audience.
making money for like the next couple of years.
Fuck
At least
Omarosa.
to set her ass straight. That's why I say Omarosa is not dumb. You know, everybody thinks she dumb or
She's not
retarded,
dumb.
but
She's just a coon.
but
some up tones.
yeah, money talk, like you said.
But
Make
you
it
know,
work.
Omarosa knew she wasn't gonna be down long, and we knew Omarosa was going back to reality TV. I mean,
Yeah.
what else she gonna do? She not finna
Nothing.
be in politics no more.
Yeah, that's over with for her.
Yeah, I remember she was on that reality TV show a while back, and she got into it with that model on TV. It was on
Which
VH1
model?
or something. That old white lady model.
Janice Dickinson.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
vaguely
And
remember.
I feel like somebody pulled the knife or something like that on Omarosa or something like
Wait a
that.
minute.
It got
I
real.
don't remember that.
Omarosa make motherfuckers mad for real.
Well, Omarosa really knows how to cut it.
She know how to push people buttons like for real. Something happened, but
And I remember,
Yeah.
you know, I saw that clip. And, you know, I ain't really a fan of Wendy Williams, but she came on Wendy Williams' show. But she was reading Wendy Williams that day.
Oh, yeah.
But I was like, you know, I mean, Wendy Williams probably deserved it.
Yeah, she deserved
However,
it. Get her.
That's an easy bitch. Get the fuck off my stage. And what Omarosa gonna do? Get her ass up and leave.
yeah.
That's it. That's all you can do.
That's it.
Well,
And
thanks
that's
for
all.
having me.
That's it. And that's she was on another lady's show. Some white lady has a talk show. I don't know. And she was chopping that lady out.
Bethany, I was telling you about that one.
Yeah, I saw that clip, and she was chopping
Yeah.
off a little bit.
Bethany.
But Bethany
What
wasn't.
show is it?
But Bethany was. I don't know who she is.
I'm not
I don't
big
know
on
exactly
TV,
who she
you guys.
is.
I'm not big on TV. I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't tell you who exactly she is,
I
but it was
have
just
no
like a floating clip that I saw on Facebook, and she was just kind of like telling her, you know, you white, you get rewarded for being mediocre and shit like that.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
just the
And
basis.
I felt like she was being nasty, but I also feel like
She-
Bethany was like, well, I mean, this is my show.
Yeah, but she had a point at the same time. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I know Omarosa is a coon, like we all say, but I mean, she's smart to a certain extent. She know how to play her cards right and make her.
I feel like she can play her cards right, but Omarosa burned so many bridges.
Yeah.
Like,
What she
you'll
say?
probably never be back on Wendy Williams. You'll probably never be back on Bethany. You'll never be in politics again.
Yeah.
And you'll probably get on Celebrity Big Brother and never be back on this show again once this
Yeah.
shit is over.
Make
So
that money till it's all done, until she at the door for real.
I just
She
feel
always
like,
found a way in there. Like she
No.
married that big dude from Green Mile. He died, rest in peace. But she married him. Yeah, he died. He
Hey,
how he
did
died?
I know that?
I feel like that happened a long time ago.
Long
but-
time ago.
Oh, okay.
But they were saying, you know, she killed him and shit like that.
What?
Wait a minute. I didn't know they
That was her
trying to put the lady murder. What?
And she a murderer?
No. Allegedly, you guys. Allegedly. I don't
I'm
know.
about to give it up. Move to Canada. Go somewhere else.
Martha, get your check and go have a seat.
I'm
But
telling you, but she always found a way into, you know, the conversation, the talk, you know.
I don't like
I ain't
Omarosa.
open it.
However, if I met Omarosa, I would have a conversation with her because I don't understand her fucking logic. Like, bitch, what the fuck? You
Like, what
just
do you
want to
be
walk up to
thinking?
people and just chunk people off all day?
Hey,
You are the epitome
She
of
getting
mad
paid
black
for
woman.
it. She probably will.
Bitch, I ain't gonna never get no man.
it's always wrong for her.
She could now that she killing them. She
Yeah, she killed me.
She not gonna get no man.
We knew she was crazy, but thanks, George, for giving us that extra little cherry on the top. Moving on. So the Grammys came on Sunday.
Yeah.
It did.
Um,
I actually caught those.
So
One
you
thing-
caught it.
Surprisingly.
That's what's up.
now I don't think I've ever watched the Grammys personally.
I didn't have no care to watch it, to be honest. I don't be knowing the
I
people
think
no
I was
more.
trying to see Cardi. I think that was kind of my thing because I didn't want my girl to blow it. I didn't want her to go out there.
That interview clip they got of Cardi is money. She was looking at that bitch like, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of like they trying to mold her into like this Hollywood, you know.
And Cardi, I don't think
That's
Cardi
not
B's
her.
That's
not
not
gonna
her.
be there.
And I don't feel like
That's
she's
exactly
gonna
not her.
transform either.
Yeah.
I don't think I think she's gonna be her. Even in that performance, she was Cardi.
Yeah.
Like she didn't try to censor that. She was smacking her own ass. Like she was Cardi. She wasn't trying to be.
And that's what I like about her so much, that she's her. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like that, especially because like
that tongue was hanging out her mouth. Like
Yeah.
you look at somebody like Nicki Minaj, and I feel like Nicki Minaj just
and she had to change up.
She conformed a lot to the industry. Now,
not saying it's a bad thing.
no, it's not a bad thing. And Cardi is what, 25 or 26 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see that in her right now. Now, you know, who's to say later on, you know, she may mature and just be like, all right, I'm kind of tired of wearing this or whatever. But for right now, they ain't finna get that shit out of Cardi. Like, it's not gonna fucking happen. Cardi gonna continue to go on TV and talk shit and laugh loud and put her tongue out.
I'm trying to think of somebody who I can compare her to, but I really can't.
I don't feel like
her
really
to
can't.
I don't feel
anybody.
I feel like Cardi B has made a lane for herself.
Past female artists.
And the thing that I like about, she made a lane for herself, and you can see people trying to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But right now, in that industry, like, it's room for everybody. Kind of not. When it comes to that type of thing, like, when somebody is on fire, like Nicki Minaj, when she was on fire, can't nobody really fuck with her right now.
Yeah.
Now that she done sat down Cardi B out here, and ain't nobody gonna be putting out some shit like Cardi B and be doing numbers as Cardi B. She got it on lock for now. I mean, eventually somebody else will come on in, but they gotta catch her when it's down.
Yeah.
But so Bruno Mars like won all the fucking awards.
Deserved
He
it.
did.
And
I felt that last album. I really like Bruno Mars.
He deserved it. I'm happy about that.
He's very deserving. That's a talented motherfucker right there.
He is fucking talented.
He's very talented. Like, I mean, and it's any performance I'm sitting here watching on him, like on the Instagram, whatever. I'm like, yo, he's really jamming up there. He doing
I feel
all
like
the grooves
Bruno
and
Mars
shit.
is one of those people when you walk in, you know, you feel like the star power. Like, damn, nigga, you got it. When you walk in the room, he kind of just shit.
He might got this Michael Jackson factor a little bit.
I was thinking that, but
I
I was
was
like,
like,
that's
compare
too
him
much.
with somebody too.
Yeah,
Too much.
but it just, I mean, what Michael Jackson did, any stage he'll kill that shit. That's what Bruno Mars do. I remember halftime Bruno Mars did the halftime for the Super Bowl. That junk was straight lit, like for real. It was really good, legit good. He deserved all the awards.
He deserved everything that he
Everything.
got. I'm happy for him. I'm happy Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Kendrick had a good year.
Good year.
It was a
Good
good
year.
run.
Kendrick was gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm glad that him and Rihanna got a. Even though that wasn't my favorite song on the album,
That was a nice song.
it was
though.
a nice song. I honestly didn't think that was gonna win a Grammy, but I'm happy that it did.
Yeah.
What pissed me off?
Who pissed you off? Oh damn.
Now you would think I'll talk about Beyonce, but Beyonce didn't deserve no Grammy this year. But what I was mad about was my girl SZA. SZA had 5 nominations. My girl should have got one.
I felt like I was like, damn, SZA really walking away with nothing. Like she had a really good run. Like
she did. SZA
the
had
album was really
5
good.
She didn't at
nominations.
least get best new artist.
She got nothing.
She got nothing.
Not one.
Her and Jay-Z walked away empty-handed.
And so did Cardi B. Now, I honestly didn't think Cardi.
Yeah,
I kind of thought Cardi was gonna get one, but I wasn't surprised. I was like, they're gonna play Cardi to the left. She's not gonna get one.
Yeah.
SZA and Cardi was only nominated for 2.
Yeah.
SZA was nominated for 5 and she won. That pissed me off. For me, that make a nigga be like, fuck y'all, I ain't coming back. Because SZA worked her ass off this year.
She did.
And her album did numbers. She should have got something.
I feel like she had a lot of number ones. I don't know what the problem was. Like, who won Best New Artist? I don't remember exactly.
You know the girl who sings.
Alyssa Cara.
How did she even get?
I mean, that is a good little song.
No,
she got a good
no,
little 2
no,
songs.
no,
I haven't listened to her album, so I
she
can't
got
say her.
songs,
I can't
y'all.
say her album is 5, but
Hold
the
up.
2 singles that I have heard, like they are really.
She
good.
got a lot of albums. I mean, she
I
got
was
a lot
about
of
to
songs.
retract my statement. She probably no. I'm not gonna retract my statement, honestly, because I feel like she does have some good songs out, but I don't feel like she had a better year than SZA did. I really don't.
Well, we
I
wouldn't
don't
know because
know.
I feel like they serve 2 different audiences.
Yeah,
I don't feel
yeah.
like the SZA fans
Yeah.
even knew who the hell Alyssa
This
Cara
Cara
was,
is, yeah.
and vice versa. Like I just feel
I
like
ain't
Cause she
going
got
for it.
a lot of little hits.
How many nominations did Alyssa Cara have?
I didn't keep up with
Just-
the nominations for
I
her.
think
though,
just
to be
one
for
or
real.
two.
That's my point.
Yeah,
Now,
it was
I'm not
like
saying
one
that
or two.
SZA should have won the one that Alyssa Cara won, but she should have won 1 out of the 5.
yeah, my girl got the gap.
SZA should have walked
The
away
gap
with
of-
something.
She should have
She
walked
shoulda
away with
with
one
something.
Grammy. She
But
should have
I
walked
can't
away.
I can't sit there and say Alyssa Cara wasn't the best new artist because she kind of hot right now. She got a song everywhere. To be
I
honest,
ain't gonna say she ain't good. I don't know shit. But
you
all I'm
got
saying is I know she wasn't nominated for 5, and I know SZA was nominated for 5, and she should have took home 1. or y'all should, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't feel like that shit was cool.
I mean, I don't want to be the one to make this like a race thing, but
it is.
You gotta understand where we was at, baby. It's the Grammys, not the BET Awards.
But you know that's what Charlamagne say. Go where you appreciate it,
right.
not
That's what I'm saying.
What does it say?
No,
Go where you appreciate it, not tolerate it. Because.
And it was sad to me that Jay-Z walked away with nothing. You know
like,
what I'm saying? But they
444.
they keep their ass up
but
there
you know
front row every year.
What messed up Jay-Z was that argument with Trump earlier that day. I feel like Trump made a phone call.
You think they did something?
I feel like Trump damn sabotaged that. I feel like he called whoever he needed to call. Probably offered him whatever amount of money he needed to, or even the fact that he the president and it might have been one of his supporters, and like make sure that this guy doesn't get anything because he's trying to humiliate me on the internet.
That's a good theory.
Jay-Z, I mean, I'm all for Jay-Z and Trump, you know, going at it or whatever, but I feel like the timing couldn't have been worse. Like
Trump is a bitch ass.
All that happened the same day. Like you can't think you finna go to the Grammys.
But see, I just feel like that's bullshit because I mean that's not the statement's not bullshit, but it's just fucked up that because I mean that. You know, Trump, he don't be caring about the world in the United States. He care about...
But he care about disrespect.
About this shit. Because with this Eminem thing, everybody was waiting on a response for Trump. I definitely thought he was going to say something. Nothing.
No, nothing.
But as soon as Jay-Z say something, now it's a whole problem. Hey. And here come Twitter fingers, and he mad. So... I don't know. Honestly, if I was the Carters, I wouldn't continue to go to the Grammys.
That's what I'm saying. They show their ass up front row every time.
Come to the BET Awards.
That's what I'm saying.
Beyonce be winning BET Awards and never shows
up.
It
never shows
up. The last performance she did that shit through a TV, do a video screen thing.
And I mean,
like,
you know, I feel like, you know, they're, you know.
They show their ass up every year,
but
every
honestly,
time.
As the Carters, I probably wouldn't go to any fucking award show.
They need to do it.
Because for what?
They need to do it like how Drake do. Drake said for years back, I'm done with the Grammys. I should have had something a long time ago. I'm done. He has never set foot on no award show.
Honestly, what the fuck other reason do you go to the Grammys for besides to walk on the damn red carpet and take some pictures? Because the shows... Nigga, I know y'all personally. Y'all can do this shit at my house. I don't give a fuck.
It's supposed to be like the highest music honor or whatever.
Because who said? The white people?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's not even the fans. Like, you got committees of people that sit there and vote on the shit.
And that's why I feel like the shit is always biased.
It's not even the people.
Comes to the BET Awards, the Oscars as well. Like, it ain't like the people get to vote. Because I guarantee if the Grammys were based off... Well, not just SZA. If the Grammys were based off of people voting, the Grammys would be totally different. And then people would feel like it's not the same.
And you know, I don't know if y'all seen after the Grammys, they had like the news came on afterwards. And one of the things that the reporter kept saying is like, this is the only year that a white male wasn't nominated for best new artist or something, and like she was making everything about, she was like people of color, or like she kept saying people of color, and I'm like, damn, why is she making the Grammys about race? Like, I didn't think about the shit until after she said it.
But and that's gonna be a problem for them. Like, if a black artist won country music, that would be an issue for them. You know what I'm saying? But black people do country music too.
They do.
So,
but not to completely like diss the Grammys. I do respect Jay-Z's 4/4 album. It had a whole bunch of samples and a whole bunch of like, you know, unoriginal music that wasn't by him into the album. Bruno Mars was straight his music. Him and his band, his background singers, everything. They do base themselves off of making real original music. Even back from last year, Beyonce didn't win that joint because it wasn't all hers. It wasn't all made by her. It wasn't all produced by her, written by her. Bruno Mars, it's all by him. Even from the intricate details of that backbeat, it's all from him. You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me wrong. I feel like
I do respect that about the Grammys. I do respect that.
I feel like Bruno, as far as Bruno Mars, every award he got, he deserved.
Yeah, he did.
I personally didn't think that Jay-Z was going to win a Grammy. I don't feel like 444 deserved a Grammy.
That's just, most definitely.
That's just.
But that's the thing. The content was so controversial. Like, it started so much.
I never
even think about the song with the cartoon as the video. What's the name?
Story versus.
Just being honest, when I heard Jay-Z, I didn't think Jay-Z's album was bad. I still got some of the songs downloaded, but I did not think that he was going to win a Grammy for it. I just didn't. So when the Carter showed up, I was fucking surprised because Beyonce didn't put out an album this year. Jay-Z,
She was there for support.
she was just there for him,
support,
really,
man.
because he thought that he was gonna win a Grammy, but I didn't think he was gonna win one. So that wasn't my issue. I didn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
But my girl SZA should have got something, or she should have stayed her ass at home.
Then a reporter was saying, like, I don't feel like Jay-Z's worried about that. He has hella Grammys at home. No, he is worried about it. Like,
if people come to the
if
Grammys,
people looking at you like, damn, everybody noticed it. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that Jay-Z did not move from his damn seat. Like, he did not.
if I'm sitting front row at the Grammys, I expect to get up.
He did not once walk to the damn stage.
And you know, there are some artists, for big artists, they go there hoping to win. Now, there are some people that I feel like go are just happy to be there.
Like Diddy.
Like Black.
Diddy said before he know he wasn't going to win no damn Grammy.
Yeah.
Diddy ain't put out
like,
nothing.
we was happy that Black, I definitely didn't feel like he was gonna win a Grammy.
I ain't think so.
But it's nice to be included. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He probably didn't think. He probably would have been surprised.
What's his name? Khalid. Send me.
Yeah.
I didn't
think he was.
But
gonna
it's
win,
nice to
he
be
was
in
there.
the number. Those are people that you be like,
too, now.
you know, maybe
Oh,
next
he
year.
did
He
perform
did
that song?
perform. Him. No, it was him.
I like him, Khalid.
What was it? The song at the end about the suicide. It was him, the white boy who did the suicide speech. I can't think of what his name is right now. But they all had on the shirts with the phone numbers on it. And basically the suicide hotline thing.
Oh, Logic.
Yes, it was Logic,
okay.
Khalid, and it was a third person too. I don't remember who it was.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, we say this every year. We be like, fuck the Grammys and fuck the Oscars.
It's my
But
first time watching it.
Like I said, most of the focus. I'm gonna say this again and again every year. The focus shouldn't be on the Grammys and stuff like the NAACP awards. They ratings is suffering because nobody watching them. Ain't nobody coming to them. But we focus so much on the Grammys and American Music Awards and shit like that.
On that argument, so one, I feel like NAACP production and BET, they draw in one crowd of black people. And honestly, I feel like black people, we like to watch award shows, but not like
that.
Black people.
That's true in that sense.
The Grammys are not getting their ratings from a whole lot of black people.
Yeah,
like I just don't feel like that's black people. We like to see some other shit. I don't know what.
Like reality TV.
You know what I'm saying? But
if you put some shit we want to see on there, then you know we'll watch it.
But as far as and then when they do the award shows, I don't even think I've watched an NAACP award show. But for like BET awards, it's such bullshit quality. I'm just like, what the fuck am I watching this shit for?
Yeah. Well, I don't watch any of it.
So
I catch what I can at this point in my life.
Yeah, man.
But that's that. I'm done talking about them.
But yeah, move on to our greatest shining people, man. Who the MVPs out there? Oh, I got one.
It's me, even from behind the jail.
Yeah, you didn't. Not Meek. I thought you said Meek.
No, Meek.
Not Meek.
Can I just insert this in right before we do that?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this.
What happened?
I don't know, mid 2017. You told me how you saw a Tupac movie, and everybody know that listen to me know I don't watch no damn movies. So I watched it on Saturday.
So good.
That was garbage.
Yeah,
but
I knew she.
I didn't say it was good.
I
definitely didn't say it was good.
It definitely wasn't a Biggie movie.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't the Biggie.
It wasn't
movie.
good. No, it wasn't good. That's something not for Tupac.
New edition.
Like
it
I told you,
garbage.
I told you a while back. It wasn't no critically acclaimed movie.
It was too damn long for me to have wasted my time to watch.
And the ending sucked.
I
don't even remember what happened at the end.
So
it was kind of
like
like
died in the street, right?
Yeah, it was kind of just like
he
Notorious.
died and they started putting up the words.
Yeah, it was just like Notorious. It just wasn't a good film. Not something of pop caliber. It just wasn't a good film. Like,
it was garbage. I thought the casting was garbage. I thought.
Now, dude looked like him. Now, dude looked like him.
He did look like him, but I don't feel like he was a good actor.
He embodied pop.
He didn't study pop.
For real.
Yeah, I felt like he looked exactly like him, but he wasn't a good actor. Yeah. I felt like the person who played Jada, I was just like, sit down. And then they got Snoop Dogg, a dude that looked like Snoop Dogg with Snoop Dogg's real voice. That was so stupid. That was so fucking stupid.
You know what? I've never really seen the whole movie. I just know the ending.
It ain't worth seeing. It really ain't.
I can't even believe they put that shit out.
I was highly disappointed because it wasn't something pop deserved. Like, you really got to sit there and really, like, figure out the ins and outs, the details of pop life, because that wasn't it. I completely agree with you.
Sorry, I had to bring that up because that pissed me off. I went, how long was that movie? 2 hours?
And I was
sitting there the whole time like, I was just getting madder and madder every few minutes.
There wasn't nobody to take your ass to the movie. You just don't. You ain't with the shit.
Yeah, and then it kept like stopping and stuff. I was like, man, just turn the shit off. And it was just like, nah, we gotta get through it. And it was over. I was like, this was some bullshit. Throw the whole movie away.
Throw it away.
Not throw the whole movie.
You see, nobody don't never talk about that movie to
They
this
don't.
day.
It was
They don't talk about that movie
garbage.
to
They
this day.
don't.
It's kind of like
It's nothing to reflect on.
Yeah, it's kind of to erase it out there.
I would not cast. No offense. If I was a casting director, I wouldn't cast any of those people in that movie.
I like the girl who played the Fanny. I think she
Who?
really Tupac mom. The girl played.
Besides hers.
Yeah, she did.
But she's in Black Panther.
Yeah, she in Black Panther. But
Besides-
she's a whole different actress.
That's a
Yeah,
movie
I say
too.
she was really on a whole different caliber.
She ain't belong.
than
Yeah, she ain't belong in that movie.
Not
to
at
be
all. The
honest.
rest of them
But yeah.
need to go back to acting school.
Oh, damn.
Anyway.
Well, I guess I'll take it to a good note.
Yeah.
But I want to give my girl Leslie Jones some love today for MVP. I really don't. I really do because she posted something on her Instagram or Twitter, whatever it was. Her caption was, "Okay, back to cardio, but confession, I feel like I'm doing it for nothing. I know I'm not healthy and it looks good, but I really feel like what's it all for? If the people you want to notice don't, I feel like I just might die alone. Sorry, that's pretty heavy today."
Woo!
No.
What
Well-
Jay said, do it for yourself, girl, man, never notice.
No, for real.
I
Not
think
for
she
real.
had a crush on somebody.
You think so?
Yeah, the people that you want to notice never do. That's only a girl that got a crush on somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she in her feelings.
But you know what, girl? Fuck him. And do it for yourself.
Right.
But I just hate when people feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I might die
I hate when people
alone.
do stuff for other people.
Yeah.
You don't do
Yeah.
stuff with people recognition. You
Yeah,
Especially
just
when it comes to
yourself.
your health and
Yeah.
you look good.
Right.
Girl,
Yeah.
please. You rich. You finna get fine and healthy. And you just finna boss up on these niggas.
And it should be no problem with her finding a man. Like, I'll be her man if she want me to. Like, I don't care. throw me a little check. I don't
Holla at
care.
George, man.
But see, and that's the
George.
point. She told some throw me a check.
See, that's why people probably want her. They got wrong
They
intentions,
probably want
man.
her-
People just after
Probably
her,
want her for her
coin.
fucking money.
They want the coin.
No, I would love her.
It didn't sound like
It would-
something.
it would
You
take-
just said throw me a check.
You did say that.
Say-
You didn't say throw me that heart. You didn't say throw me that heart.
It'll take some time, but you know the love will grow. But I mean, I just feel
No,
like.
you love
But
She
I just
don't
feel
need
like.
you.
Yeah, you're not a good. I take it back. Don't contact him, Leslie. His intentions are not
Continue to say
good.
fuck these niggas.
Leslie, come at me.
All I'm saying is, you
Come
know,
at me.
I feel like there are a lot of women out there that probably feel the way that she do. But you gotta keep your head up.
Well, you
Because
gotta
one
keep your
thing
head up
about it,
strong.
these niggas ain't going nowhere.
They
They'll
not. They
be
always
knocking
there.
at you though.
They always in your text messages. They always in your DMs.
And when you get your confidence up, sis, then you'll be able to tell them, fuck off.
But I
Yeah.
feel like people that told her
Don't
she's so
settle,
she
Leslie.
ugly for so long, it's like she starts to believe that. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
And she's not an ugly girl. I don't feel like Leslie is the most ugliest person
Let me
out
see
there.
her. Look her up.
She is not.
you don't know who Leslie Jones is?
Let me see.
Well,
I think I have the right person in my
I
head.
ain't gonna.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought it was. Okay,
Yeah.
the Ghostbusters lady.
Who is that?
That's what
That's
I thought it was. I just wasn't sure. That's
It's
a
not
man.
her. Oh, that's her dressed like a dude. What is picture? I think it was for a
Oh,
still.
that's a
Night
skit.
Live.
Yeah, she was supposed to be Samuel Jackson, I guess.
Well, I don't.
But
mean,
I just don't want her to feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
man,
Somebody, why are you?
why is she giggling?
Oh, you cricket.
Her hair was fucked up right there. That's not a good picture. Oh, this got the blood. Look at her fucking facial expression. That's what's going on. Leslie smiled, girl. When she saw her teeth and shit, she looked like regular. But she
Shut
looked
the fuck up,
crazy.
y'all.
She looked crazy.
Oh my god, man.
Yo, that picture is so funny, bro.
I think some people are probably so used to the
Oh, you got
comedic
me
side of
sweating.
her that they ain't taking her serious. I think that's
Yeah.
what it is. And my thing is, when was your last relationship? Like, some people just don't know how to be by themselves. So maybe she just broke up with somebody, and that's why she's such in her feelings. What y'all think? Y'all think she just got out of a relationship?
Girl,
Oh yeah.
She here feeling.
I done goddamn
Y'all
hot
got me-
down here.
Y'all got me laughing so hard I'm sweating.
Man, that
Shit.
picture looks so stupid.
Alright, but look.
That shit just cracked me up.
But I just thought she needed a little love. You know, she needed a little love. She feel like she gonna die alone and all that. And I'm a little tipsy too.
That's what I said. I think tequila is kicking in. Everybody got
Calm
to
down. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, but yeah, no, seriously, like nobody should feel like that. Like, that's not a good thing. I feel like it's somebody out there
for everybody.
I'm sure somebody in her DMs, bro.
Man, listen,
niggas
man.
is thirsty. They be mad thirsty.
All Leslie got to do is continue to work out.
Look at her pictures. Like,
she gotta
if
stop
you
being
Google
so
her
goofy.
fucking name,
Yeah,
She just being goofy.
You know, all these pictures just look like clownish.
Leslie, you just got to look like you bossed up a little bit, sis. Sometimes you
She
can
look good right there.
Yeah, she does. That's a nice picture.
Yeah.
Where? She looks pretty right there, too.
Yeah, and it was one at the top, too.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say
Even
she got.
right there, I don't like her hair.
I don't want to say she got to put on weave to be.
I just wouldn't even upload pictures like this. You ain't gonna get no pictures of me
Look
like
at
this.
this.
But that's how she really look, though. She trying to be like, this is me naturally.
Well, you gotta put your best foot forward.
Man, right. I mean, I don't know. Because, I mean, I don't wear makeup and shit. I just feel, but you're not going to catch me looking like that.
All I'm saying, you can call me ugly all day, but make sure you call me paid too, bitch.
Right.
Straight up.
No, I'm not even going to say that about Whoopi. Never mind. Keep going.
I mean, Whoopi. But Whoopi stayed with a man though. Whoopi got about two marriages.
No, but I was about to say people used to talk about Whoopi Goldberg too.
Yeah,
I ain't never seen her make a post talking about she gonna die alone and all this other
Well,
stuff.
maybe she was having a bad day. Maybe she got rejected by the man she loved.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think her feelings just got hurt.
Yeah,
I'm telling you,
she
got a crush on somebody, and
he's
don't
not
love
acknowledging her at all. Man, that's what
girl, fuck him, sis.
Now she gonna get acknowledgement because he thinks she on fucking suicide watch.
Yeah, he definitely probably
because
hit
she's
her.
saying crazy stuff like that.
He definitely hit her with the "you straight." Nah, bitch.
Not you straight. You alright over there?
Nah, bitch. Fuck you.
You got me feeling like this.
Not
Man.
alright. And you're the reason.
Hit him with a strong paragraph message. You don't appreciate me.
Oh my God, man.
With your real sense.
Oh man. All right, but yeah, get her the
Keep your head
MVP.
up.
Give her the MVP, cause you know.
I don't know. Did we really do a good job at encouragement?
Yes, I just saw her stop putting them goofy ass pictures up.
That was encouragement. No, for real, you ain't gonna die alone, Leslie. For real, Leslie. You just
How old is she?
I think she about 50.
Oh, wait a minute. That lady not no damn 50.
How old you think she is?
She gotta be like 36.
Well, Wikipedia, 1967.
77.
Just click on it. It should have her age on there.
2000. She 50.
Yeah,
Oh,
age 50.
she
yeah,
is
age
50. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, she don't look that bad for 50.
Girl, she just hit stardom. Like she just got big last year.
Calm down.
You listen, girl. Go on over to
She don't look
Italy or
classy.
something and get you one of them rich white men.
Right.
You know, sometimes these
Sometimes you got dead outside your race.
Sometimes these niggas be tripping,
Right.
sis.
They be
Go
tripping.
get you a man that
Just call,
loves you.
it's all good, Leslie. You all good.
And if not, girl,
You
get you a puppy and keep it pushing.
She ain't got time for no damn puppy. This lady's traveling.
Girl, she rich. Me and my puppy can get on the jet, bitch. So anyway,
With the good comes the bad. All right.
so we really didn't have an early
Yeah, we really
dismissal
didn't have
for
an early
this
dismissal.
week, but you know.
Surprising, right? We just been going
Yeah.
in all episode, but we don't have
Yeah, I feel like we didn't give anybody no more. This episode turned out to be something totally different. I definitely blame it on the drink.
And Shun is a good guest. I like this, Shun. You can come with us and chill with us. I know, chill with us more often. Shun's good.
I'm getting a little
Sweating?
sweat.
Yo,
Oh
I'm
my
sweating
God.
like a
I just turned that
motherfucker.
heat off. Alright, so check this out. So
Yeah.
I didn't have one, so I had to do a little reach. But okay, so you know, I've been trying to watch TV and stuff. But one thing I just want to come to an end is Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, it's time.
I'm done.
It's time.
I
It's
I
time.
don't watch it, but when I catch it, it's some BS.
yeah, when I
it's
catch
just
it,
like-
I
And
caught it.
maybe
Like,
we're too old for it too now. Like I feel like maybe
I
it just
don't-
ain't for us. Like
I don't feel
Who
like
was
I've
it
been
for?
into reality TV since damn College Hill. Like I just don't feel like I've been into stuff like that since like College Hill.
Well, maybe I mean, I watch a lot of Housewives. That's my show. But
I can't keep up with that either.
but
I do a lot of scripted like shows.
if I ain't
Like,
watching
do too much.
Housewives, I'm
You Housewives up.
That's it. I
I'm
don't feel like I
more of
watch
a-
nothing else on TV for real.
Power and Empire.
Oh, yeah, I
and
wa-
Star
no,
type.
hell
of
no.
shit.
Hell no,
Well,
not
not Star,
Empire.
but Empire.
A
but
Good
Power.
Doctor.
was
Yeah,
trying-
stuff like
You
that.
got me on Power.
Empire. It's a hell to the no.
I missed like
Power.
2 seasons, but I didn't
Cause
didn't
it's
started
bullshit.
back watching. And
You
it's
missed 2
good.
seasons of a show. You don't like it.
No, it's good now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I gotta dismiss. I'm with you on the dismissal of Love and Hip Hop.
Let me say why.
Why?
Cause it's boring. I just feel like, okay,
Which
sis,
one?
all of them.
Oh, damn, Trina.
Well,
No, that's my
Atlanta
bitch.
not on right now, but I saw.
That shit too gay. Like
Miami,
it's gay as fuck.
yeah,
Like,
it's really.
To me, it's just kind of like
there ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
there ain't nothing wrong with it. And then I feel like Miami, they try to pull in.
Well, let me put that out there.
They tried to put Trina and Trick Daddy in there to like spice it up, but they don't
have
on
magic.
They don't be on
and
there.
I knew it was gonna be like that because Trina, that's my girl. So I watched the Breakfast Club interview and she basically told them like no, she had initially told them no, she wasn't gonna do the show, but Trick kind of talked her into it, and she basically said like no, nobody's gonna throw nothing at me, no, nobody's gonna talk to me this time, boy. So I knew what her character was gonna be like before it even premiered, because it was kind of like. She didn't have interaction with nobody. You are not going to ever get a chance to argue with her, and you never going to see nobody try to do nothing to her because she's above that shit. She kind of just like there to give the show the ratings because they know people going to watch it because it's trending. Because that's the reason why I watched the first episode.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like, that's the approach you want to have with it, then take the higher road on the show. Yeah. But I just feel like Mona Scott is just reaching at this point. I mean, sis,
She is.
Find a different show. Make a
but
different show.
But I think they even doing that with. I mean, I don't think Mona Scott's not over the whole growing up hip hop thing. But I know they supposed to be taking that to Miami and getting like Uncle Luke's daughters. Like, who the fuck knows Uncle Luke's daughters?
I feel like as far as that, I don't particularly watch that, but that may appear to like a younger crowd or the people.
New York one is better.
The people that follow them. You know what I'm saying?
LA.
But we've been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for a while, but and then it kind of branched off, and now I just be looking at it like.
I think people just tired of it, man.
Cut
like,
this shit.
It's tired of it. Like, I mean, cause they got the stars, like they got Gunplay, Trick Daddy, Trina, they got Pretty Ricky, they got all them people.
But why
on
would we
there.
want to see them? Like,
but I
mean, no, Trina. Sorry, you fair. You not. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like. I don't know, like this whole getting B2K back together. I don't care. They old as hell. Like, I give it up.
I could care less to see Pretty Ricky.
Did a great job.
Pleasure P. Pleasure P needs to go to the gym.
He left while he was hot. He fucked up.
I just feel like, why do we care about this? Why do we care about
this? Don't need the group. Pleasure P had some hits.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But he left while he was hot. It's over with.
I just feel like, why do we care? They old, they washed up. Listen, you had the biggest jewel to come out of Love and Hip Hop with Cardi B. Just let it go. I'm done with the show.
That's what I feel like. I don't understand why Cardi was the only person to come out of reality TV. I mean, that was her intentions anyway. Like, she was just doing that
Cardi
to get known.
Michelle.
But they actually got on there and did what the fuck they was supposed to do.
Only people that did that for real was Cardi B, K. Michelle, Rashida. She didn't do music, but she built the platform.
And Remy Ma.
Remy Ma.
Yeah,
and I feel like Tammy did pretty well.
Yeah, she did.
Building
She
her
dropped
brand
a
after
EP.
that.
But
everybody else,
they just Jocelyn,
Tammy,
the Puerto Rican princess.
Oh, okay.
She dropped the EP.
Okay.
And her music is actually good.
Yeah,
but it was, Jocelyn Hernandez and all them people, they gonna forever be stuck on TV. You said it was nice. I said so. You didn't like it?
I listened to it.
Kisses is like my favorite.
It's a good song, but I was like, girl, you need to get a vocal coach a little bit. She needs some more training.
She need a little training.
Yeah, she do, but she got it, but she just needs a little tuning.
Hey, Cassie made it.
But who made
it?
Cassie. Nah, she slept with the right dude. Yeah,
Before that.
She really been fucking Diddy. But yeah, Love and Hip Hop can go. I really would like to go in on them a little bit more, but I don't care. I just think they should cancel the show altogether. Yeah, and if you can't get a job, if you can't be on Love and Hip Hop, then bitch, go to school.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Go to school.
Yeah.
Cause I know that girl Shay Johnson be on there. I just be like, girl, you went from kissing Flavor Flav to kissing Lil Scrappy to kissing Pleasure P,
and he fucking around on you, so you probably get a new man.
Get a job.
Yeah.
Get a degree.
Well, they dismissed.
Have a seat. Maybe I dismiss her.
Yeah.
What, Shay?
She on there looking like a fool.
She is disgusting. Her wigs are awful, and she just looks like a bum bitch.
Oh.
She does. Like she
no.
don't have no money.
Oh.
You done did all this reality TV. You still like, God, she.
Right.
Kissing Flavor Flav.
Nothing to show for it.
Nothing to show. You ain't even got a decent wig, sis.
But what's up with the girl that be all on the Breakfast Club and shit like that? What the Afro one?
Afro, I'm tired of her too.
Anyway, come back over.
That man didn't try her though.
He tried.
I remember that from her first episode.
That was a try, but I just feel like, girl, how long are you gonna be mad?
Wait. All right, go ahead.
But I just like, girl, how long you gonna be mad? He tried you, say fuck him, and move the fuck on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't nobody even know him. Hell, don't nobody even know her.
She's trying to get known, okay?
Well, you don't want to get known by
She's
the
trying to
This
get
was the
known.
point. This is the point.
Well, you gonna cry your way to the top? Shut the hell
What
up.
about the chicken noodle soup girl?
Who?
The girl Bria. She was the chicken noodle soup. Chicken
She
noodle
should
soup.
have came up with
Oh,
something else.
pretty dark skinned girl. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, she was on New. She
I
on New
remember
York.
that little song. She
Well,
beefing
she
with the
on New
other
York.
dark skinned girl.
That was what, 20 years ago? She
Not 20 years ago. I hope not that long ago.
15.
Not 15. She knocked on 5. Well, I am 26. That probably was about 15 years ago.
I'm sorry,
We're like
sis. It's over
26,
with for you. If
27
you can't
now.
put out a song, in
If you ain't got a
15
song after that long,
after
then
chicken
it's over
noodle
with.
soup,
But then again, y'all, this they only chat. Like we just mentioned her. That's our only like.
go get a degree.
That is her money.
Go get
Go
it
get a
right.
degree because after this show, because it's
What are you gonna do?
not gonna last
Yeah, it's not
forever.
gonna last long.
All y'all do, all they getting paid to do is go in there and fight. Bitch, be a boxer.
That they spend it on studio time, but ain't no music coming
No
out.
music.
Exactly.
No music.
If you want to get paid to fight, go be a boxer, bitch.
Man.
That's all I can
Bow Wow, the only person on TV right now really working towards an album.
Oh, please.
I'm waiting. I can't wait.
By the
y'all.
way, this is retirement album. He going in. That's
Oh
what he
my
said.
God.
He is going in.
Oh, this is gonna be the best album ever, yo.
Man,
Look at
no,
me.
that
Look at
man
me.
trying to keep Jermaine Dupri out the process. He's finna be a punch of shit.
Oh, he ain't gonna do nothing without JD though.
It
Why
just
you
gotta
trying to
be
do
a bunch
that?
of shit. He feel
Listen,
like, I guess he feel like
He gonna feel like
JD too judgmental and not gonna let him. But the
Why
thing
they even
about
put
it,
Bow Wow
even
back
at
on
the
TV?
breakfast too, I don't know, cause he's too old for that fucking cast. Like he's the
How
oldest
are you
nigga on
growing
there.
up hip hop?
he,
You growing?
he older than
Red
that, so
today is goddamn all them some young ass kids and this nigga
You
like
won't hear
30.
what an 18-year-old talking about growing up hip hop.
This
You
nigga
grew.
30.
You grew,
You
nigga.
It's over.
It's over. Ain't no
Y'all
albums for
just
you,
cracking
bitch.
me up, yo.
No albums for you, bitch.
I was just like, then the thing about it, they did an interview with Jermaine Dupri on Breakfast Club asking him how Bow Wow new music sound. He's like, I mean, it sound ignorant and stupid like the rest of that shit. That's how.
What do you expect? It's Bow Wow. What
He
else
was
does
like,
Bow Wow do?
he was
but
like, the people
ignorant
gonna like
and
it.
stupid?
What? You saying that it sound
That's
ignorant?
what he being real, goddamn.
Nah,
He
Bow
being
Wow.
real.
And by loving hip hop. And
I
I ain't
love
got
hip
no
hop.
more energy for them.
You ain't got no
I'm
more.
getting warm.
I'm getting a
Well,
little-
let's bring it on
Yeah,
to
my
tell.
cup empty.
Tell me something good. Yeah, mine's empty too.
So my tell me something good is I don't really have much, but I'm officially going to Portland in March.
All right.
So it's official, like
She
the
ain't invite
referee with
me.
the whistle. Sorry.
She ain't invite me.
She going with her dick.
Oh, it's a vacation. All right. I won't be mad at that.
You know
Yeah,
how that go.
yeah.
You know
I
how that
understand.
go.
You
All
been
right.
cut out
Well,
my
that's my.
you been cut out my trip too. You know, it's
So
okay.
that's my
I
tip.
understand.
Okay.
Go to Portland, girl.
My tell me something good. Man, Shun, that might tell me something good. I appreciate Shun for coming out here and giving us a good interview, sitting up here talking with us and giving us a good time. So thank you, Shun, for sure. Thank you.
You welcome. You welcome.
What's your tell me something good?
My tell me something good. Gold Digger website on the way. More clothing, more fashion, more feel good fashion, more designs, more everything, more life, more everything.
Let's get it. I love it.
Woo.
I love it.
So
Leave us off with.
I'm gonna leave you guys with a question. I'm hungry. So my question is: your best friend is marrying one of your exes from a long time ago. You still in the wedding or not?
You still in the wedding or you going to the wedding?
Are you? Because I mean, that's your best friend. You
So
probably
you
like her,
gonna maid of honor
the maid of
something
honor or
like
the
that.
best man or something. Like you in that bitch. So you still fucking with him or not? So you know, you guys think about it.
Well, they probably have been discussed this shit before they even got to the wedding.
That's what I was about to say. At that point, you ended the wedding. Like, that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, all right.
We're gonna talk
sorry.
about that next
Talk
week.
next
You
week,
know,
next week.
I'm gonna post the question and you guys can answer the question, and we'll talk about it on next week.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah,
And
I'm gonna make
once
sure I
again,
answer the question this time and not just look at it.
please,
yeah, please do.
and don't put a fire emoji. Thumbs up.
Or the
or-
fist. The fist bump.
We don't need.
We
those.
woke, but we don't need it. Whatever. Come on, man.
Thanks, but no thanks.
But once again, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to In Us We Trust, episode 36. Gold Digger, you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the whole nine. Listen to us on all platforms.
All that.
And follow Shun on Pretty Shun 2U
And Shun White Collection.
and Shun White the Collection on all platforms. We appreciate y'all listening to us, watching this video, and we'll check y'all later.
Peace out.
We out.